Hello guys, Kadoji here. Welcome to another review. This time I'm reviewing the Mastergrade Red Frame Astray, and in Japan it goes for 5,000 yen. I bought it for 75 euros in a store in the Netherlands called Vision Toys, and the site is www.visiontoys.nl, so post a link on the bar below. And in the Netherlands those kits are more expensive because they have to come all the way from Japan, because they simply do not produce those kits in the Netherlands. So they're more expensive here, but nonetheless, let's take a look at the red frame. You actually have a red frame and a blue frame, and the difference between those two is the red frame has a red-white color all over the Gundam, and the blue frame a blue-white. And for the rest, the shoulders are the same, the head, the chest, the feet, the legs, nearly everything, except they have weapon differences. Like the red flame has a really huge sword and 2 katanas, and katanas are samurai swords. As the blue frame has a huge sword as well, but with different and some other weapons. But now let's take a look at articulation of this Gundam. So the head can go up and down like this. It can't go 360, just gets stuck here. But if you do force it to do 360, this chest piece will come flying off. Then the shoulders, or the shoulder pads, can go up down like this, not side to side. Then the arm can go up really far, all the way like this. That's really far. And of course the arm can rotate 360, as well as bend all the way. Then the hand can rotate 360 as well. And the thumb is individually jointed, so it can move individually, like this. Then the finger is individually jointed as well, so it can move all like this. And as most master grades, the bottom 3 fingers are connected to each other, so they don't move separately, but they move all together, like this. So then the waist is on a ball joint, so it can rock side to side. And it can't go 360, it just stops here, because parts get in the way. Then the legs can go all the way up 180. Then they can move to the side all the way like this. And of course to the front all the way like this. Then the feet can't move 360. They're a bit stuck here. And they can rock side to side actually, pretty far. And actually for articulation that was it. So now I'm gonna go through some weapons, and the first weapons I'm gonna start with are the 2 katanas, and they're really cool, so let's go to that. So this is the katana, and it's actually in the scabbard at the moment, so let's take a look at the scabbard first. We have this gold piece here. It's actually a bit of blandish gold. It's not really like that really shiny gold plated, which I think is pretty a bummer, because I would like shiny gold better than this. Then it has a white part over here, and then we extend to another red part, a white red part. And then I'll pull out the katana with the samurai sword, and of course, like every katana, it's curved, and it has a sort of silver chrome finish, which I think is really cool. And it has a sort of a mark here. I don't really know what that's for. Then we have the not very shiny gold again on the hilt. It's pretty a bummer. And then we have a black piece for, well, actually to hold the katana. So let's put it in again. And then you actually have 2 katanas, so it's really cool. So now let's equip those 2. And again, if you can see it, we have a sort of hole here. It goes into a peg on the hand. So I'm gonna equip it now. So I equipped 1 katana, and it actually pops on very, very easily. So now I'm gonna put one in the other hand as well. So I'm gonna take the hand out. Then we have, of course, here's the peg. Then we put this hole again. See it right into the peg, and it should snap on very easily, like this. Oh, come on. And yes, it fits. Now let's put it back into the hand again, like this. And there you have it, the 2 katanas equipped. They're really large. They're, I think, as long as the Gundam itself. and I must say it looks really cool, and it actually fits with the Gundam really easily. And if you rock it, it doesn't come falling off, so really cool plus point, and it just looks so cool. And of course you can do a lot of possibilities with it. And what you can do also is actually equip the katanas with the scabbards onto the waist. So we're gonna do that. First we have to unequip the katanas. So 1 and 2. And then we have 2 of these parts that go onto the waist. So first here, this one. Of course here's a hole, here's a ball joint, and press. And the same for the other side. And press. Okay. Then of course the katanas go into the scabbard like this. And then they just pop on. Okay, let's move the arm out of the way. And then you have 2 holes, and they can go into here. And voila, it's holding 1. Now let's do the other one. Like this. And it clicks on very easily. And okay. And now it's got the 2 katanas equipped. It looks really cool. So the manual actually says to equip the samurai sword with the edge of the blade facing downwards, and you can mount it on the leg. But real samurai warriors don't equip it that way, because I'll put this off. They equip it, they flip it over actually, and then equip it like this. And the whole reason behind that is say this is a real samurai sword. A samurai sword always has a wooden scabbard. So this is the edge of the blade, which is really sharp, and the back of the blade, which is not sharp, as they're blunt. So picture in that if you pull it in the scabbard and you have all the weight facing on the edge of the blade, sort of the sharp edge of the blade, and you pull it out every time, the scabbard will get damaged inside, and that's not what you want. But if you flip it over like this, the scabbard doesn't get damaged because all the weight will be on the back of the sword, which is not sharp. And you can pull it out like this, and the scabbard won't get damaged. So that's all the reason behind it, why samurai warriors always wear it like this and not like this. So now let's equip them the samurai way. Okay, that's 1. And now the other side. They're pretty okay. And 2. So actually you have to equip them like this, a real samurai warrior way. And they look pretty cool actually, and pretty sexy. So these were the katanas. And the next one we're going to be looking at, and this will be a long one, is its really huge sword. As you can see, it's larger than the Gundam itself. So let's go through that.